Well, Jacob Webb's been so huge for you guys, but just tonight, again, a big spot, and he comes in and gets the job done.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's just been nails for sure, and those 4-out saves are tough. Come on with obviously your first out's a huge out. There's obviously action on that first out, and he made a really good pitch, and then he's got to get a really dangerous hitter out in Abrams to end the game. So that's a well-earned save, and Jacob's doing a heck of a job.
What do you make of what Shota did today with the home runs? But
yeah, I mean, I thought Shota was a little off today, from the beginning, really. I mean, you could just tell the command was not – the misses were bigger than usual. He was just his mannerisms on the mound, you could kind of see it. But, that's some days that's what you got, and you got to work with what you got. And he battled through it. Raleigh got a big out for him in the fifth inning, and it's still 14 outs and leave the game with a lead.
Had Urban up to 75 pitches.
Yeah.
3 here. I think Bregman had a couple 10-pitch bats, some 9-pitch bats. Just what do you think of the
Yeah, I mean, it was a real example of, I think, kind of a strength of our offense and what our offense can do to a pitcher. Even when they got there, the Kranick came in the game. I think we only scored one that inning, but it's a 35-pitch inning, and that's. I think our offense at its best, really. We didn't maybe put up the big number that, they'll get the big hit, the home run with men on base or the double with men on base. But, man, we made those first 5 innings, we made it really hard on them every single inning.
Craig said he could just tell with some of your body language and command just felt a little off. Can you describe what you felt out there?
カンセル監督も見た感じで、自分のコマンドが、思う通りにいかなかったって言ってましたけど、自分自身はマウンド上で何を感じましたか？
でイニングごとにだんだん合ってきてはいたんですけど、序盤の3回ぐらいはなかなか自分のコマンドと、体の使い方が良くなくて、少し調整する時間がちょっと時間かかりましたね。
Yeah, I think my command and how my body was moving, it was more in sync as the game went on. But early on, first 3 innings, it was out of sync, and I felt like I couldn't make the adjustment as fast as I wanted to.
What was it like to see the offense do what they did and kind of pick you up?
だけど今日はその自分の調子が良くない中、その打線が得点を入れてくれたっていうのを見てていかがでしたか？
やはり点を取られても逆転してくれると信じて、投げることでやっぱり自分も調子は良くないけど攻めていけるっていうゾーンの中に攻めていけるっていうそういう投球になれるので、すごい逆転してくれて助かりましたし、逆転をしてくれなかったら、今日は試合を壊してしまったと思うんで、本当にある程度試合を作るまで、そういう試合にできたっていうのは本当にチームメートのおかげですね。
Yeah, I think really, I'm just thankful for them. I think anytime I'm up there, if I do give up runs, I believe that our offense is gonna, score them back. And I think just looking at it today, like I felt like if they didn't score runs, I would have ruined the game. But I think just having that belief that our offense is going to score runs, that allows me to be more aggressive in the zone and try to attack the hitters. And I'm very thankful for them.
For as out of sync as you felt through those first 3 innings, what did you feel like was the key to getting through that and not letting the game get away?
その自分の、その投球のメカニズムの感覚と、コマンドが最初の3回、合ってなかったっていうのはありましたけど、その自分で見つけた、要因で、その次の、4回で5回までっていうのはその鍵は何でしたか？
最後5回にスプリットホームランを打たれましたけど、初めスプリットを少し苦労していて、4回5回とスプリットの感覚が良くなっていったんで、今度からは初めから今日4回5回に投げたようなスプリットを、初回から投げれば自分自身も投げれるっていうのは分かったので、そのための調整をしっかりして、次の試合しっかりと初回から調整できるようにやっていこうと思いますね。
Yeah, I did give up a home run in the 5th on the splitter, but I felt like, in the 4th and the 5th inning, the feel for it was a lot better. Early on, I didn't have the feel that I quite wanted, but I feel like I was able to make the adjustment towards the 4th and the 5th, and then looking forward to my next start, just, knowing that I need to make those adjustments and, take the next few days to really work on that.
how do you kind of look at trying to get the number of home runs down as you move forward into the last couple months of the year?
その今日の登板ではホームランを複数打たれましたけど、そのシーズンの終わる、次の何回かの登板で、そのホームランの数を少なくするっていうのに自分はどう心がけていますか？
やはり相手の狙ってないボールを投げる必要があるんで、初めの2本に関しては相手が狙っているボールを投げてしまってロケーションも良くなかったっていうところだったので、最後の1本は相手がうまいなとは思いましたけど、とにかく相手が狙ってないボールを選択して、投げるってことが大事だと思いますね。
Yeah, I think the important part is, thinking about what pitches the hitters are hunting in specific counts and not throwing that pitch. I think, the first 2 home runs that I gave up today, I think, I threw the pitch that they're trying to hit and miss my location. The third home run, that's hats off to the hitter. I think, that was a good swing, but I think just thinking about what pitches they're looking at and trying to throw a different one.
The last month for you at the plate, how would you describe what it's been like for you?
Better, step in the right direction. I feel better. Just working at it, and better results, obviously. But I feel better. So today was a really good step in the right direction. We have a analyst here named Ben Martin who has helped me out a lot with some of how my body is and swing have worked over the last little while, and we made a little adjustment today and felt a lot better, felt more like in sync with everything, so that was good.
What was the adjustment?
Kind of just my hips and shoulders have been my shoulders have been closed and my hips have been open all year, so you kind of line them up and keep them in the same direction, and felt like I could finally cover in again.
We saw 20 pitches your first 2 plate appearances. The team as a whole had a lot of long at-bats, got up to 75 by the third. Just what did you think of just that approach and kind of those grinding at-bats to wear them down and get to their bullpen?
I wasn't trying to foul off all those pitches. I was trying to hit them, but honestly, I felt like the approach was good today from the whole team. Myself personally, those first 2 at-bats was kind of feeling through the new adjustment. I think I was loading a little quick in my first 2 at-bats, and then I kind of slowed it down after that and felt better.
What can you say about the job Jacob Webb's done for this team all season long?
He's been awesome. We talked about after the game just four pitches that he competes with and executes, and takes the ball all the time and goes out there and gives us everything he got.
So we'd like to see what Pete and Saya have been doing kind of as a unit at the top.
They've been great. Yeah, they've been great. Obviously, Pete's been unbelievable, and Saya's been great too. It's been good.
It's been a tough day for Shota with the home runs, but what has he meant to this team all year long with what he's been able to do?
Oh, he's been great. Obviously, like you said, today probably wasn't. He probably wants a few of them back, but he's been steady, and you need that.
We talked previously about you being early and you borrowed Dancy's bat and you were trying to keep your hands back. Have you kind of maintained some of that with your hands lately, like just trying to stay further back? Or?
Well, I think a lot of it. I think a lot of the timing problem and disconnection kind of came from what I was just talking about with my hips and shoulders being way too disconnected, and like my shoulders being across my hips. So definitely been working at it every day, and it's been starting to turn.